Yo, what's up, YouTube family? It's your boy, King Abe, back with another banger, back with another amazing video for you guys. So, guys, in this video, I'm going to be showing you the 20 EMA moving average strategy. How you guys can use it starting from today, even if you're a beginner. So, if this is your first time here on my channel, make sure you smash that subscribe button and turn on the bell notification so you guys don't miss any of my future videos, and make sure you give this video a thumbs up. So without further ado, let's dive right into the video. Alright guys, so guys, before we get started, I have to let you guys understand this. Now, remember, before you get in the market at all, the first thing you have to do is to analyze the particular pair you're trying to trade. You have to do your analysis before you enter the market. And you also have to remember, guys, that you also have to be patient. Let the trade come to you, not the other way around. Meaning, do not go to the trade. Let the trade come to you. So make sure you're very patient. Eventually, the trade is absolutely gonna come to you. So, and this strategy that I'm about to show you guys, I really want you guys to pay close attention, because if you guys watch this entire video and try this strategy out on your demo account, this strategy is gonna make this year an amazing year for you. 2021 is gonna be very amazing for you if you guys follow this same process exactly how I'm about to explain it. Now, we're looking at your GBP. Right now the market is still open and we're on the 1 hour time frame. Now, when I trade, this is what I do. I place my trade on a 1 hour time frame, and that's the same thing we're going to be doing here. But I do my analysis on the 4 hour time frame, and I use support and resistance. Now, the easiest way for you to mark up your zones with support and resistance, we're on the 4 hour time frame right now to do our markups using support and resistance. The easiest way for you to do it as the Forex beginners, even advanced traders, they do this. You switch to your line chart, everything becomes very easy, everything becomes very clear. And when you marking up your zones, make sure you start from where the price is at right now. And as we can see, price is over here. So you pull out your horizontal line, and we can see that we have a support zone over here. Now remember, support is always below and resistance is always at the top. And we can also see that we have another support zone here, and we also have here, we have over here, we also have a resistance right here, we have another resistance over here. And remember guys, when you're doing your support and resistance, you really don't need a lot of horizontal lines. You really don't need it at all. You only need this amount of money. You only need 4 to 5. That's it. That's all you need. Now, if we go back to the 1 hour time frame and then we switch, now we can see that for now we have the zones that we're looking for, that we need to be able to get into this trade. Now we're going to add the actual indicator that we'll be using, and for this video we're going to be using the 20 moving average exponential. Make sure it's the moving average exponential, guys, and we got to switch it to 20. Change that to 20, and for the style I'm just going to use black, and and then I'll change the thickness to the second one, and then you click on OK. Now, when you have the 20 EMA on your chart, remember the 20 EMA is always close to the candlestick, so it's always close to the price. It's like it's hugging the candlesticks. Now, when price is below the 20 EMA, you're only looking to sell. That's all you're doing. If it's above, you're looking to buy. If it's below, you sell. If it's above, you buy. It's that simple. But for us to be on the safe side, let's take a look at an example. Right here, we can see that we have this buy here and we have this sell here. And as we can see that over here, for this sell over here, this was our support zone right here. This was our support zone. So all we have to do is to wait and see if price is going to close below this our support zone right here. And once that happens, your entry would have been over here. Your entry would have been at this candle right here. Your entry would have been over there. So your entry would have been right here, this zone that I just marked right now. That's where your entry would have been, and then you get in the trade. And for you to be able to set up your take profit, all you have to do is to follow your support and resistance line. So you got in over here. Once you got in, your TP1, your first take profit would have been over here. TP1 right there, TP2 over here, and then you have your TP3 over here. That's how you use it. It's very simple. It's not complicated at all. Now, if we look over here, we can clearly see that right here, the 200 is above the 20 EMA. As we can see right here. What do? You already know, okay, now price is above my 20 EMA. Now all I'm waiting for is there for price to break your resistance zone right here. That's all you're waiting for. Once it breaks, then you can get in. And I also want you guys to remember this. When you have the 20 EMA on your chart, price is always going to come back and touch the 20 EMA and then continues its direction. And as you can see, that happened over here. We have that touch right there. It touched it and it continued. Now you have the 20 EMA over here. You waited until price closed above your resistance just to see what's going to happen. Then you get in the trade, and your TP1 would have been in this zone right here, and your TP2, for us to get our TP2, you just switch over, and you can see that we have a zone here, and we also have another zone right here. We had another zone right there. So you have your TP1, your TP2 would have been right here, and your TP3 would have been right here. Now, I'm actually looking to get in this trade, but I can't get in yet. Why? Because look at what the price is doing. Price is currently consolidating, so I have no choice but to wait. As we can see, if I pull out my rectangle tool, we can see that over here, price is absolutely consolidating. Price is absolutely consolidating right now. It's not going anywhere. The same thing also happened over here. Price consolidated over here, It couldn't break the resistance, so it just kept on consolidating. We have the multiple touches, and we have it down here also, and we also have it over here. So price kept on consolidating, and when price eventually broke it and closed above it, then I would have entered. Right here. This second candle, that would have been my entry right there. My entry would have been this second candle, and I would have got in the trade, and my TP1 would have been here, my TP2 and my TP3. So I would have had my TP1 here, TP2 here, and my TP3 here, because I have the zone marked already, so I know what I'm looking for. And if we look at the pips that we eventually caught on this sell trade right here, you'll see that 100 pips right there. So guys, this is a very, very simple way of using the 20 EMA. It's not hard at all. And remember guys, when price is consolidating, is either going to do two things. It's either, like for here, it bought over here. Now it could either touch this, because it already touched it right now. It could eventually break this and continue its uptrend, or it could reverse and sell. And then if it sells, if it breaks this zone right here, my TP1 is going to be over here, my TP2 over here, and my TP3 over here. And if it goes the other way, if it continues its uptrend, my TP1 will be over here, my TP2 here, and my TP3 here. If it goes up, that's why it's so important to have your zone marked out. And according to what I think, I actually think Euro GBP right now is gonna buy, because you can see we touched the trend line twice already. So I think it's absolutely gonna go up, break this resistance, and continue its uptrend. And I believe it's gonna get to this zone right here. But if it doesn't do that, I still have my zone marked up. If it sells, once it breaks this zone, my support zone over here, once it breaks it, I'm gonna get in TP1 here, TP2 here, and my TP3 here. And I also have my trend line for confirmation. My trend line is letting me know that price might actually continue going up according to my trend line, because if we look at this sell over here, we can see that it broke our trend line over here. It broke our trend line over here, and then it went up. And then if we look at over here, the same thing. Before it consolidated, it broke it, started consolidating, and then eventually it broke it. And if we do another trend line over here, we can see that the same thing happened. It broke the trend line, and then it just kept on going up. So guys, this is how you use the 20 EMA. It's very simple. It's not hard at all. You can use the 20 EMA by itself, but for you to maximize your profit, you do not trade just by using indicators alone. You have to use it with support and resistance. And when you use it with support and resistance, you'll be able to maximize your profit. If we take a look at this buy over here, we can see that for me, I would have anticipated that the trade is going to get to this zone or this zone over here, but price didn't do that Forex for you. Price didn't do that. But if you use a strategy where when you get to your first take profit, because price got to our first take profit over here, now what you can do is to move your stop loss to your entry price. That's if you're using multiple take profit. If you're using maybe 2 or 3 take profit, once price gets to your first take profit, move your stop loss to your entry price, so that if price reversed and even though it stopped you out, you didn't lose, you actually didn't lose that trade, you still made money. So because you can see that was what happened over here. Price got to our TP1, reversed, and then eventually sold. It consolidated and then eventually sold. It would have stopped you out somewhere around here, would have stopped you out. But if you use that strategy, moving your stop loss to your entry price, that's going to help you maximize your profit, because that's how I actually trade. And if you don't know how to move your stop loss to entry price and also trade your stop loss, you guys can click on the video, on the link you guys are looking at right now at the top right hand corner. Click on it and watch that video so you understand how to move your stop loss to entry price and also trail your stop loss. That's it for me, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and happy New Year's to you guys. 2021 is going to be an amazing year for you guys, and I'll catch you guys later, and I'll see you guys at the top because the bottom is way too crowded.